Hi everyone, Lolly here. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick little haul, and I don't do these often, but I found some really cute fabric, so I wanted to show you guys and just maybe give you some ideas about when you out thrifting or things like that. Like I go to the bins a lot, which is the Goodwill Clearance centers, and I find different things there. So let me start with this. So not this one. I mean, yes, I did find this at the bins, but not this trip. But sometimes I find these at the bins or even at thrift store if they're really cheap. But at the bins, a lot of times they've been opened. People take either the thread or the needles out, things like that. So if I find them in pieces, then I take the pieces out. And this one had the thread in it. And it was a little, let me show you. It was this little, it looks like a little wall hanging. So it had the paper, so I can keep that and put that in a journal or make tags out of it. It's a really thick paper. And then it had, not this one, but it had this in it. So in these, if I have the parts to it or the pieces, then this fabric is awesome to fold and use it to make your journal sturdier, or you can cut pieces and it'll fray. So you could put like your word or sentiment or a picture on here and put this in the background and fray it. There's a million different uses for this, and so this too I also got out of another one. And then this also came with this batting. So now I have some batting to put on a journal cover or just anything. I mean, batting we can use for so many things. So that's what I do when I see those, and I see them a lot. And what I think is really fun, and this one I've already taken apart, and there's a video, and I'll show you the what I've done with the thread. But this was 1989, which means the thread that I had inside this package, it's been in there since 1989. So have a really cute project coming up. That video I'll show you. But anyway, I get so excited when I see that because I just think, gosh, that thread's been in there that long, or that fabric. This one too, this one's 1989. The thread is still inside of there. So I think that's pretty amazing, and good quality thread normally. So also I find things like this. And what I do with these is, even though this is, I think this is a belt. I don't know. I thought it was suspenders at first, but I don't really know. Maybe it was maybe a guitar strap. I don't really know. But what it is really strong, like, I forgot what you call it, not binding. But anyway, the straps that you can use. I also found this goes to probably a purse or a bag of some kind. But now it's going to be these straps and attachments for a tote bag. And this also, I found this. This is really pretty. But if you find these, like I find these at the bins, and our bins is $1.69 a pound for things that you buy. So I mean, this didn't cost me anything, and trying to buy this kind of fabric for your tote bags gets kind of pricey, and I love to just reuse them. So this will be the handles for a tote bag, and so I can just trim this part off. So many different uses, but that's what I pick them up for, so that I can put them as the straps on. And it's good and sturdy. It's cotton, it's woven. But anyway, that's what I do with those, is I pick them up. And if I find these, I'm even luckier, because then all I have to do is find the D-ring, put that on my bag, and I already have a really nice handle set up for it already. So this is marked 50 cents, but I did dig it out of the bins, and so I mean, it didn't really cost anything. So I love to go and look for sewing or junk journaling supplies, things like that. So this was attached to something, I don't know, I don't remember what. But anyway, I saved that. And then I picked these up. They're just paint pens, because you never know when you'll need one. So, I mean, I got that out of the bins. And then, look at this card. I thought that was so cool. You could use it for a like, oh, I don't know, your ATCs or something that I'm going to make, like Dex It Up or something. But I just thought that was so fun with the music notes on there. So I picked that up. I loaded my cart twice this weekend with things, but these are the things I just wanted to show you guys. A lot of it has not anything to do with this channel. So here, this was a little package of highlighters that I dug out and I tested them, and they all work. And then I have these, and these are Creative Memories, and they're also markers, and they all work. Oh, maybe not this purple one. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, I just picked them up. I mean, they didn't weigh but an ounce, so maybe they're getting kind of, well, we'll see. I'll put them right side up for a little while and see if they all work. So anyway, if they didn't, I mean, it didn't really cost me anything, but those were really neat. They did right when I tested them, but we'll see. So, all right. Lots of doilies. Now, Susan Hiles always says, cut them up, because if not, what's ever going to happen to them, right? We're going to store them, and nobody uses doilies anymore. So, I think this one's really cute. Would make like a cute little doll skirt or something. But I did get this one, this square one. And then I did get, I have a hard time cutting them up. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is a real pretty round one. Would be really pretty on the table. So I don't know if I'm going to cut it up. But there are some that I have in really tough shape, and I do cut those up. So but I found a bunch of those, and those also don't cost me anything to pick those up. So this one, you'll probably see that in probably March video for something I'm working on. But I think I will take this one apart. This one looks pretty old, so I'm not sure. But it is true that if we just hold on to them, then they don't have another life ever again. So I think they're pretty when they're wrapped around, you know, for like a journal cover, things like that. So, but I always pick them up because I hate to just see them be in the bins and just going to waste. So also what I like to do is pick up different shirts or sheets if they're clean, things like that. But I wanted this shirt just for the fabric. So I love this, and I think that it would be so pretty cut up into, like, I don't know, a tote bag, or I mean, I could quilt it. I don't know, but I love to pick up shirts. I also picked up a blue polka dotted one. I think it's in the laundry, but I mean, they don't cost me anything, and I get a good amount of fabric, and then sometimes I even get cute buttons as a bonus. So I mean, this could be cut up into so many different things, but I just liked the pattern. I don't know, it looks kind of old-fashioned, but I did like that. So that's what I picked this shirt up, and another little blue and white one also. That it's just cute little polka dots. But I think that's really pretty. I just want to make something out of it. I don't know just yet. But, and then you have the smaller pieces like the sleeves. You can cut up into squares for a quilt, or, I mean, anything. Clusters for your junk journals, anything like that. So that's what I buy those kinds of things for. I'll pick up a pretty shirt so I can do that. Also found Bow Bunny buttons. So of course that doesn't weigh anything, so that didn't cost $1.69 a pound. That probably didn't cost a couple of cents. So, but then while I was in Austin I went to their bins actually. I hadn't been there before. And so we went and checked out the Austin Goodwill bins, and so that's where some of this came from. While I was in Austin, because I don't go there often anymore because I work remote from home, I had to go to the Austin Creative Reuse Center, and these little squares are 50 cents, and then the bigger pieces are $1, and then there's some that are even bigger, and maybe half a yard, I'm not sure. They're $2, but they also have this, and I didn't do it this time, this big bin, and you get like a 1-gallon bag, and it's just strips and pieces and little blocks of fabric, and you just stuff that little gallon bag. I want to say it's like $1 or $2, something like that. And it's so fun because they're good enough pieces to what we do with like clusters, things like that, or even piece them together if I'm making a quilt or a doll dress or something like that. So y'all don't probably know, but I sew quite a few things. So I'm always looking at those little scrap bins, and I thought, no, I can't do it again because I have so much fabric. But I did get these. I mean, they're 50 cents, and they're perfect for, I'm not going to make a whole giant quilt, but I could put the pieces together. And I don't think I meant to pick this one up, but it's pretty enough. So it's okay. It can live here. It's pretty enough. It's real thin, so I'm not sure what I would do with it, but you always need a little piece of black fabric somewhere. So this is one of my favorites. And this is, I don't know, I took the little pieces off, but you can tell like they're just pieces that have been cut, and I know that going in that it's not always going to be a whole piece, or, that it's not very big, but for 50 cents or $1, I think that's really cute. And this one I can piece into a quilt. And then here's another button one. That's really cute. And then this is like a little beehive. This is a Riley Blake. So this is a really nice fabric. So that is perfect enough, either junk journal covers, or for me, it's a quilt or a pillow or something like that, but that's really cute. And then this one, I think this is such a pretty color. So I got that one, splurged a little bit. Now this, speaking of rescuing things, just because you can tell somebody had this, they were going to quilt or do something, and it was just a little piece of fabric. I mean, it was just hanging on a little hanger. And I mean, look at the little patterns. It looks kind of old, maybe, I don't know, 80-ish. I'm not sure. But, or it could just fabric that looks old. I'm not sure. But it's still stapled. But anyway, I just picked it up because I thought it's so cute. I could add it to something or put it in a journal and make like a pocket or something like that. So, I don't know. Just thought it was so cute. Let me see if I can. Or now that Aaliyah and I are doing our little slow stitch books, wouldn't that make a cute page in there? I love that. So might see that again. And then this one was really pretty. And this was one of the, you can see here, they come 1/8 of a yard for 50 cents. So that's what this little piece is here. But it's so pretty. Let me see if I can hold it where you guys can see it. I love that one. And then this one here, look, it has little bunnies on it. Oh, it's called Love Struck. So cute. So cute. And then this one was half a yard for $2. But look, doesn't this look very, I feel like my mom or I had a dress like this in the 70s or something. I don't know. I just think it's such cute fabric. I love it. Should I pick that up for $2? I'm telling y'all, I need to hurry up and retire because I need more time to sew and create. My day job just gets in the way. Even though it pays for everything, it's still. But, so I got these also. This was 50 cents. This one as well. Super cute. Love it, love it. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of them, but when I'm there, I have to just pick. It was very crowded on Saturday, and so a lot of the boxes where all of these fabrics were very picked over, so I was lucky to find what I did. So this one is really cute, in little blue and black. And another little pretty blue. I love that one. And then I just love these reds. And that would be nice if they were the same red. I could put them together on something, but This one is just so nice. 2017 Andover fabrics, but I mean, I don't know. A pencil bag, a makeup bag. I don't know. I think some of them could be like book sleeves. I could make those. This one is so sweet. This would make a cute like headband or scrunchie or something like that. So that's really cute. Also be cute in a journal. So have that one. And then this one's really pretty. This was a $2. This is half a yard, but $2. And so that's a really pretty fabric. And it feels very nice. Also a good weight to it. So I don't think it has the selvage for me. Oh, let's see. Not that it matters who made it, because it's a nice feel, but let's see. Rich Loom. I'm not sure who that is, but it's nice. Good quilting weight fabric, so you can use it for a million things. And then here's another one. More buttons. That would be so cute though. Wouldn't that be a cute journal cover? And then put some lace and doily and stuff like that on there. I think that would be really cute to do that. Something like that with it. So anyway, my mind is just racing when I'm there going through all that fabric trying to figure out what I want to do with that. But I just have to get it while I'm there. It was fun to go see the Austin bins and then stop at the Creative Reuse store. We went to a book warehouse in Seguin where you buy books by the pound. It's $2 a pound, and it's like this little warehouse, and it's very nice and very clean because it's new. You just go in and you pick out your books. It has a scale at the front. You weigh your own books, you pay yourself, and you just go. I mean, there are people in there working, but anyway, you just take care of yourself. You can just wander around the books forever, which I love to do. So we checked that out. I hadn't been there. And let's see. That was a lot. We did a lot. Not to mention the usual Home Goods, Target, all those things we normally have to hit. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I get. And then a lot of times if I'm at the thrift store or a garage sale or, something like that. Let me show you how I pick up the different items. Like this will make really great straps for something. So, and if I don't love this color, I can always cover it. But I think it'd be a cute bag. And this is also like a pre-made like journal or a little kit. But look how cute this is. And at the bins, you have to dig for things because they just kind of get destroyed in there on those big tables. And so I just dug and found as many pieces of this as I could. And maybe it doesn't even all go together. I don't know. But there was a table with craft supplies, and I only found these 4 pieces, and I just love them so much. So you could tie some real pretty ribbon on here and then just embellish all these pages. They're hard, like chipboard. So they're really pretty. So that was a good find. I liked finding that one. It's not solid on the other side, but anyway. Cute. So I thought you could even like hang it with a ribbon and then, put something here in the middle. But anyway, those are really cute. Cute, cute, cute. So that's some of my finds. I thought I'd just share that little bit with you guys and just talk about my little haul that I have. It was a good weekend. Oh, I also found, hold on. I almost forgot to show you guys. I found these at the bins. It's still sealed. I know those are like, I don't know, $6 or $7 at Walmart when I go look at them. So glue sticks, I always need those. Then I found these little cute washies. Hopefully they're still sticky, but really cute colors. And then I found this. I found a couple of pieces of paper, and then I kept looking, and I found the rest of it. Now, I don't know what I would do with this side. I mean, other than a journal, but I like this side a lot. So there are several sheets you know, each one. And so this one has the little foxes on it. And then the other side, isn't that pretty? I just think it's so, so cute. So this weighs a little bit. So $2 the pound probably costs me, I don't know, $2 or $4. But so worth it because there's a lot of paper here. And it's so cute. So lots of tags or journal pages, things like that. This is really cute. And again, there's several sheets of that. And so this was the little insert. None of this was in its packaging or all together. I kind of had to dig for it. And then there was a good chunk of it sitting in the table out of its package. So those are really, really cute. And then that's the back of that. So several of those pages here. And then, oops, oh gosh, I almost fell. And then there's this piece here, and then it has the little houses and the trees on the back. And that's so cute. And then, let's see. I just think that would be the cutest journal. And then here are the little dots, and they have like snowflakes and flowers, just little designs in there, and the polka dot backing. So there's several of those. And then there's, what is this one? Oh, this one's pretty. This one has the flowers. I haven't even looked through all of this just yet. So, and then the snowflakes. That's really cute. And then here's another set of inserts. Oh, that's really cute with the birds, the bear. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. Cute tags or cute journal pages. And then there's this one. It's so pretty. So has the little, oh, I'm sorry. Has the little circles here with all the different designs in it. And then on the back side, more nature themed or camping. It's like a fishing basket. There's the little lantern here. So those have been cut, but there's a bunch more. Look at this one. I'm so in love with that one. So there are quite a few of these. Well, not quite a few, but I mean, there's several. Those are really, really cute. And then here's the snowflakes. And then on this side, oh, look at that. That's for a full page spread. Or you could fold it. I know, like, oh, look at that. You could just fold it and make it like almost like a traveling journal size. Love it. So this is just so pretty. I love this right here. So pretty. So I think that's all the same. Oh, look. Look at this one. Gosh. So see, y'all are seeing this, some of it for the first time with me. This looks like it has stitches on it. The birds. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. So yeah, again, if you folded it, then you could just make nice little journal. So see, I'm telling you. Can't wait till I can retire so I have time to do fun stuff like this. So, anyway, that was my haul for part of it for the weekend. So, thought I would share that with you guys and just tell you kind of about my weekend a little bit. So, we had a really fun weekend. Not to mention, you know, eating and doing all those things while you're out and about as well. So, but all right, guys, thank you. Look at this. Look how pretty that would be. Oh my goodness. That is just going to be beautiful. Whatever it ends up being, it's going to be beautiful. So, all right. Thank you for joining me for my haul with my fabric and my paper and my markers that might not work. But that's okay. It's okay. So, all right, guys. Let's see. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'm going to try for Tuesday. And then Thursday is tags with tucks. And then I have a hop coming up with Share the Love hop. and hosted by Cindy Lewis. And then we have, oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you February's page in the slow stitch shenanigans. So that's a pretty full rest of the month. So all right guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.